Okay, now we'll see work done by various forces. So what are the various forces in day-to-day life that we see? That gravity, then we see the friction, then we have the tension. So what are the different forces of daily use, and how the work will be there in different conditions that we are going to see. The first one, we will see the work done by gravity. Okay, so work done by gravity. So we will take an example. Suppose I have a object here and mass is m, and this object is taken to some other position. Okay, the object is taken from here to this position, and object is taken from here to this position. Okay, so from ground, suppose I take this height as h1 and this height as h2. Okay, an object is moving along this path, mass is given m. Okay, so what will be the work done by gravity? So how do we write that? So how do you define work done? So work done is defined as force into displacement for constant force. So gravity is constant. So what will be the value of gravity? The value of gravity, the force of gravity is how much? First we will write that. So value of gravity will be mg, that is constant. And if you take this as x direction and this as y direction, then we can write minus mg j cap. See, I have taken upward as y and horizontal as x. So the gravity force can be written as minus mg j cap because it is acting downward. Okay, so this is constant. So work we can write as force dot displacement. Okay, and now displacement. How do we write displacement? So displacement will have two components. Since the object is going from point A to point B, you will have displacement along horizontal, that is delta x, and you will have displacement along vertical, that is delta y. Okay, so where delta y is h2 minus h1. Okay, so you will have displacement along horizontal delta x and displacement along vertical is delta y. So what you can write is value of f is minus mg j cap, and value of displacement is delta x I cap plus delta y j cap. Okay, so in this way we can write. Now you take the dot product. So you can see the I cap part is not here. So only j cap will multiply. So we are going to get minus mg delta y. Okay, which is same as minus mg h2 minus h1 or change of height. Okay, so what are we? What is the meaning of this expression? You can see that work done is mg into delta h, or you can write it delta h also. Delta y is same as delta. So mg into delta h. So change of height into mg with negative sign. Okay. So what does it mean? It means there are some points which we can understand from it. Means the work done by gravity is only depend upon the vertical position change. No change in no work will be done if you change the horizontal position. So it is independent of horizontal movement. So work by gravity is only depends on vertical positions. Okay. Second, we can write work by gravity is independent of horizontal movement. Okay. Then we can write, see, you have in this expression, if you see, you have final height and initial height only. Okay. How the object is going, whether it is going slowly or whether it is going with high speed, or whether it is taking what kind of path it is taking, that is not important. What is important is only initial and final point. Okay, so it depends only on initial and final point, independent of path. So work by gravity is only dependent on initial and final points. Okay, independent of path. Independent of path. Okay, then next is, see, if you go upward means delta H is positive, then work done is negative because of minus sign. If you go upward, if going upward or moving upward, work by gravity is negative. Okay, and if some object is coming downward, then work done by gravity is positive, because downward means delta H will become negative, so minus minus will become plus. If moving downward, the work done by gravity is positive. Okay, so these are the points of learning for work done by gravity. Means it is first, it is only depends on vertical positions change, only initial and final point, no need to consider the path, what path it has taken, that is not important. Then it is independent of horizontal position. Then if it is moving upward, the work done by gravity will be negative. If it is moving downward, the work done by gravity will be positive. Okay,